If you wanted more money, you would be working harder and you'd be doing more of the things I'm going to mention in this video. So boys, in this video, I'm going to mention a bunch of things. I've gotten a bunch of points written down. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I'm going to completely freestyle it. Hopefully 0 edits. Maybe my editor will cut a couple breaths here and there. Hopefully that's it. So first thing I have written down saying, if you wanted more money, you'd analyze more funnels, right? So if you're trying to make money online, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you have a copywriting service-based business, and you're trying to get clients and you're trying to do the email marketing for them, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you have an info product, whether whatever you do. You could be a YouTube script writer, you could design thumbnails for people, right? You could do web design, SEO, whatever you do. You have more chance of making money if you analyze people's funnels and sit there and think, okay, this is top of the funnel, medium funnel, bottom of the funnel. How do they go about the different stages of their funnel? Why have they got this in place? Why have they got that in place? Why in their VSL did they say this? Why in this person's VSL did he say that? Why in this person's website did he put the price here? Why did this person not include the price? Why has this person got a call funnel? Why has this person got a text funnel? So if you don't know what funnels are, funnels basically are just how you take a customer from first discovering you and knowing you to them buying from you, right? So top of the funnel is someone just kind of first discovering you. So at the top of the funnel, in terms of your marketing, it's okay to maybe be a bit more extreme, a bit more provocative, a bit more general, a bit more broad. But then your bottom of the funnel needs to be more targeted towards that person's problem and then, towards what they're actually going to give you money for. So let's say you're a personal trainer. Maybe your top of the funnel marketing could be you lifting in the gym with a hot girl, a pretty woman, right? But then towards the bottom of your funnel, in terms of the marketing, it could be you giving specific advice, on how to do a bicep curl. So then the person who first discovers you is like, I like this person. I feel like I know this person a bit. And then they follow you. They see your Instagram stories. Maybe they get to trust you more. And then when they see you really giving value in your Instagram reels or your Instagram stories or whatever, then they start really trusting you and they have way more chance of purchasing personal training from you or whatever. But the point is, just to keep it quite short, you analyze other people's funnels, you have way more chance of making money. So that's the first point I want to write down. Second point, you'd be messaging more people, whether it's cold emailing more people, whether it's direct messaging more people on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. If you wanted more money, you'd be sending more messages. If you want more money, send more messages. If you want more money, do more phone calls. If you want more money, post more Instagram stories. If you want more money, write more tweets. More is always better. More. There are 16 waking hours in a day. The more of those hours you spend just doing things, and having other employees doing things, the more money you're going to make and the way more chance you have of becoming successful. This whole idea of you're just going to create the right systems and have a couple employees in place who take care of everything for you is a complete and utter fallacy and illusion. It does not exist because people left to their own devices end up getting lazy. They don't do anything. Employees need a strong leader, pushing things forward, right? Directing the ship, navigating things correctly. You're not going to make a bunch of money and you're not going to reach your full potential if you're just sat there with your feet up on the sofa, relaxed while all the people are working hard for you. Because employees aren't going to work that hard if they don't feel your presence, they don't feel your energy around them, right? They need you to push and lead from the front. So do more calls, more emails, more adverts, more everything. Test more things, do more things. It's super important. The more messages you write, the better, which is why I recommend you guys become very quick at touch typing. If you become very quick at touch typing, it's so much easier for you to make money because you can just send messages 2 times as quick. Okay, so that's email twice as quick, that message twice as quick, that DM twice as quick. And the reason why this is so advantageous isn't because it's just twice as quick. It's because you're more likely to do more work because you enjoy typing, you enjoy sending emails because you're a quick typer. So that's the second point, message more people. Third point, learn from your sales calls. So if you are doing sales calls, right, learn from them, right? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Okay. Also, it's very advantageous to get good at sales and marketing. If you want more money, it's it always pays to be better at sales and it always pays to be better at marketing. Those two things, getting better at those things, have never, ever hurt anybody in the entire fucking world. It does not exist ever. It's always good to be good at sales and marketing, always. Because every business in the world is you have a product and then you have people, these are the people, let's say, buying this product. And the more people are aware of your product, the more money you're going to make. And the better you are at closing these people on this product, the more money you're going to make. So the better you become at selling and the better you become at marketing, the better you're going to be in business. Now, some of you might say, but Hassan, can't you just train some people? Can't you just train your employees to be good at selling and good at marketing? It doesn't always work like that, because A, it always helps if you're good yourself, because then you can help out with the sales and marketing. And B, how are you going to train the people, and how are you going to manage the people, and how are you going to find good managers? Let's say you say, I'm not going to manage them, I'm going to have another managing the rest of the employees. How are you going to find the right COO? How are you going to find the right managers? How are you going to find the right people in your company if you aren't good yourself? People are going to take advantage of you, and you're going to hire incompetent talent. So you need to be good yourself. Don't neglect sales and marketing and think, oh, my job is to be the web design developer. My job is to be the personal trainer. My job is to be the YouTube script writer. My job is to be the copywriter. No, you have to become good at sales and marketing. It's the very, very basic. It's the necessity. It's like saying, I don't want to do basic mathematics, basic addition, like 10 plus 10. Right? You have to be good at 10 plus 10. It doesn't matter if you can work that out on your calculator. If you don't know what 10 plus 10 is, you're stupid. Same thing with business. You have to be good at sales, have to be good at marketing, have to be good at speaking to people, have to be good at networking. Super important, boys. Next point, don't be afraid to ask for help. You'll be very, very surprised. People love helping other people who are in a worse position than them if the person in a worse position shows respect, is likable, is humble. People like passing on their knowledge. Whenever someone asks me for advice, I love giving them my knowledge as long as they're respectful, likable, and I know that person's a loyal, hardworking person who's actually going to act on that advice. If it's someone who's just going to take my advice, use it, make a bunch of money, and then act really arrogant with me and act like they're this biggest genius and I'm some idiot because now all of a sudden they're doing better, I wouldn't like that person. I wouldn't appreciate that person. So it's super important, because if you help someone, what about if that person in the future becomes way more successful than you, and then they treat you like the piece of shit? They treat you like dirt. No one likes that feeling, right? So people want to help people who they know that, okay, no matter what happens to this person in the future, this person is a good person. He has good morals, right? He's honest, he's loyal, hardworking, all these things, right? So ask for help from people, but be likable, be respectful when you ask for help, and try and find some mentors. And oftentimes the best way to find mentors is just pay. Join online communities, join programs, join courses, go to networking events, go to conferences, meet people, right? But don't be afraid to ask once you're in the right room with these people, but just do it in a way where you try and provide a bit of value to them as well. Because people, especially if they're busy, aren't just going to completely just help you for free. Okay, so think about that. But we'll move on to the next point. The next point is, if you want more money, try new products. Maybe you have a product right now or a service right now, which is over here, and it's 5 out of 10. But if you just tweak a couple things, it's now a 9 out of 10 product and you make way more money. So don't sit there and think to yourself, man, I don't know, maybe I don't have what it takes to succeed in business. Maybe you do have what it takes to succeed in business. It's just you've only had one iteration of that product. You've only had one test of said product. So let's say I'm creating a t-shirt and I design a t-shirt and it looks okay at the beginning and no one's really buying. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm not a good clothes designer, and I give up. That's not a smart man. A smart man will sit there and think, okay, is the color nice? Is the design nice? And then you start asking for feedback from other people, and then listen to the feedback from other people. If other people are saying the color's amazing, the design's cool, but the problem is as soon as you put it in the wash, no matter what settings you put the washing machine on, the washing machine it destroys the clothes, or whatever you do, dry clean it, whatever, it gets ruined as soon as you wash it, as soon as you whatever, right? Okay, we need to look into that. Or maybe the color starts fading. Okay, we need to try and fix that. Just because at the moment you've got a bad product doesn't mean you've got a bad product forever. So don't be afraid to test new products, and don't be afraid to upgrade your product consistently and continuously. Look at Apple. They started off, I think, with the MacBook computer, the iMac or whatever. I don't know if it was a laptop or the computer. I actually can't remember. But they started off with the computer. They went off to phones and headphones and AirPods and AirPods and keyboards and Apple TVs and all sorts of things, right? iPads and everything, right? So Apple massively upgraded. Apple massively changed. But at the beginning, initially, they started off with one thing and they made it better and better and better and better and asked for feedback from other people. Listen to the feedback from other people. Another thing is you don't have to always directly ask your customers, how is this product? You can also just analyze their feedback by just their reactions, by all these different things, right? So if you give someone, or you give them an option of 2 t-shirts, let's say you have a friend, bro, this t-shirt, red one or blue one? Which one do you want? They might just tell you, the red one's way better because of this reason and this reason, right? You don't have to always ask directly, what about this is better than this? Sometimes people will just tell you. Or maybe you have a YouTube video that you post and you'll read the comments. Everyone says they really like this editing style. It's more low-key, it's more this, it's more real, it's more relatable. Sure, but maybe someone will say, I don't like this and this and this about the video. So you don't even have to ask them directly. They might just tell you anyway. So always keep your eyes open for feedback and always keep your ears open for feedback because people will tell you feedback. And I remember 50 Cent said this. He said, the market will tell you loud and clear what it wants. It's just you aren't listening. So if you are putting products and services, and whether it's videos, even a YouTube video, whether it's a tweet, whatever it is, if you're putting it out into the marketplace and people aren't relating to said product, then it means that the product isn't good. It means the video isn't good. It doesn't mean anything else besides it's not good. Because a lot of people are like, oh, people don't understand my design on my t-shirt. People don't understand my service. People don't understand my product, my information. No, if people aren't understanding, that's your problem, right? It's a lack of communication. It's a skill issue. It's always a skill issue. It's always a marketing issue or a sales issue. I mean, there's lots of things, right? Business is extensive, but I'm trying to keep this video fairly short, right? Let's say you have a business. There's the front end and there's the back end. Maybe you're fine on the front end, but you have problems on the back end. Maybe you have problems in both. Maybe you only have problems in one of them, right? The point is, you don't want to just sit there and think to yourself, well, oh, I'm a loser. You want to sit there and be analytical and think, okay, what's the problem? Is it the front end? Is it the back end? Is it this certain member of staff? Maybe I'm getting loads of leads, right? Maybe I've got loads of traffic, but the problem is that my actual closers are awful and they're closing 1% of all sales calls. Well, obviously, if your closer is closing 1% of leads, then he's obviously awful. He has to go. Now, it does depend actually on what you sell. If it's an extremely high-ticket product, in some situations, 1% is actually quite good, right? Or very good. If you're selling super yachts, then 1% is very good. So it depends, sure. But in general, 1% is very, very bad, okay? So if you want more money, you'd be more analytical. You'd actually try and be as honest as possible. You'd put your emotions to the side and sit there and think, okay, what is actually wrong with my business right now? Is it a lack of traffic? Or is it a lack of skill in this area? Is it a lack of employees? Do we need more employees or do we just need to train our employees better? Because a lot of people sit there and think, well, we need more employees. But oftentimes you don't need more employees. You just need to get your employees to do more work. And if you could ask me right now, Hassan, would you rather have, let's say it's a smallish company, would you rather have 4 employees that are super good or 8 employees that are medium? Or 4 employees that do loads of work or 8 employees that do medium work? I'd much rather have 4 employees that do loads of work because then I can pay those 4 people more money. So that helps change their life more. B, you have a better relationship with those people, right? It's more of a close relationship because you're working with each other on a closer level, on a higher level. And C, it's like there's just less people to report back to, less people to communicate back and forth with. It's far, far easier managing 4 people than 8 people. If I could choose to run all my companies, all my businesses with one person, me, I'll do that. Why would I want to have multiple people working with me and have to just talk to a bunch of people? It's just more stress, more problems. If it's just you, you can go alone faster. They always say, if you go alone, you'll go faster. If you go together, you'll go further. And the point is if you go alone, you can only reach a certain point before you're just going to come unstuck. You need to have a team of people around you. So you have to get good at networking and mingling with other people, but you don't also want to be that guy who has 25 employees and you have enough employees and you sit there and think, you know what? I need another 4 employees. No, what you need to do is probably get rid of a bunch of employees, but find more use for each one of those employees. Next point, if you want more money, invest money back into your company. If your company is starting to make you some money, is starting to do well, don't sit there and think, oh yeah, all this profit I make is just for me. I'm going to buy a Versace t-shirt. Buy the Versace t-shirt when you've got a lot of money coming in. But at the beginning, and it's on the early stages and you're not properly balling yet, don't buy designers. Take that money and reinvest it back into your business. Take the money and invest it, right? Let's say you're a video editor, right? And you're probably going to be a filmer as well if you're a video editor. If you're a filmer and video editor, and you have some money coming in, you're getting some clients, maybe the best thing you can do is invest more money into the best technology, right? So let's say you have the best camera. Well, there's always a better camera, so maybe get a better camera. Or 2, maybe buy a drone and learn how to use the drone. And then you can invest money into buying the best drone. Maybe it's $1,000. I don't know how much drones are, to be honest. $1,000, $2,000. I have no idea. Literally no idea. I'm sure there's some very expensive ones. But I'm sure you can get a good drone for a couple $1,000s, like at the top of the top, probably. So you buy a drone, and now you can get cool drone shots of your clients in different locations. That's going to make you higher value to the client, which means you can charge more money, or it just means they have more chance of keeping you for a longer term. And it's going to be a more long-term business relationship, whatever you want to call it. So that's how I would look at things. As soon as you get money coming in, sit there and think to yourself, how can I use this money to turn it into more money? You should be playing hot potato with your money. A lot of people don't realize this, but you should be playing hot potato with your money. As soon as you get money coming in, throw that shit out. Throw it out. Now, a lot of people think, Hassan, are you saying waste money? You shouldn't waste money, Hassan. What about a rainy day? I'm not saying waste your money. I'm not saying burn your money in the strip club or on designer clothes that aren't going to help you grow your business. What I'm saying is this is the money coming in, throw it back out, but invest it. Don't waste it, just invest it. If you spend your money on the right things, that's an investment and that's wise. It's the wisest thing you can do. The dumbest thing you can do is put it on dumb shit. And the second dumbest thing you can do is just keep it in the bank. Because if you keep it in the bank, the money is just melting away and it's becoming worth less and less every single day. Whereas if you spend it on something that can help you grow your business, that's an appreciating asset. That's an investment. You spend 10, you get 20 back. You spend 10, you get 15 back. But if you put 10 in the bank, it's going to go to 8 eventually. So don't keep money in the bank and don't waste money on dumb shit like bottles in the club unless you're a big baller. Save that money and spend it and invest it on the right things, right? So as soon as you get it, think I need a new drone if you're a video editor. As soon as you get it, think maybe I need a second person in my team who can help me edit these videos. Because a lot of these video editors, they start forming agencies and then they get all the clients through their personal brand, through their outreach, through their referrals, through their connections. And then what they do is they have a team of, let's say, 3-4 people underneath them who are also competent video editors. They train them up to be good video editors. Then they do most of the work and then they just end up filming for these millionaires all over the world, right? So that's how you invest money back into yourself. Next thing, if you're actually serious about making more money, I put down here, spend more hours working harder. I think we already talked about that at the beginning. This whole video is basically just to say work harder, and I'm giving you explanations as to how you can work harder, what you can do. So we've already covered that. We've already covered have more sales guys. I've already covered get better at sales. I've already covered get better at marketing. Next thing, have an email list. If you have a personal brand, for example, or you have any company, right? Let's say you're running ads for a clothing business on Instagram. Don't just sit there and just post ads and ads and ads trying to tell people about this t-shirt you're selling. Yo guys, look, I have this blue design and this blue t-shirt. No, collect people's emails, sell to those emails, right? Sell to that email list. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of getting all these leads and then never emailing them, never cold calling them, never messaging them, never trying to close them? And another misconception people have is, it's all about nurturing trust and building trust. If someone gives you their email now, they're probably interested in buying quite soon. They're not going to be interested in buying 25 years from now. If you sign up to my email list, right, or you sign up to my Telegram, or you sign up to whatever, are you going to be interested in me or what I have to offer, whatever my company or brand is, whatever I'm trying to sell? Would you be interested in it in 25 years? So let's say I have a book company, I sell notebooks, and I have an email list for my notebook business, whatever, I'm making this up. Would you be interested in that notebook business in 25 years from now? No. There's basically zero chance. So you want to sell to people when you can. You want to strike while the iron is hot. So collect people's email lists because you're going to need it. And another reason why you're going to need it, you never know what might happen to your ad account. You never know what might happen to your Instagram account, your TikTok account, your Twitter, your YouTube, Snapchat, whatever. You want to make the most of the attention and the traffic you get while it's coming in. Next point, have a free community. A lot of people are always saying things like, Hassan, I don't want to give value to other people because if they want my product, they should buy from me. If you're a video editor, right? What you don't want to do is if you have a potential client who's asking you some questions to say, I don't answer these questions. I only answer these questions to people who pay me money. That's not good because then the chance of that person giving you money is very unlikely. What you want to say is give them value. Or say, yo bro, watch this video. I've made a video answering every single question someone's had for me in the past year or two. So basically this video is just to answer frequently asked questions. So watch this, I'll answer all your questions, this one included. And I think it'll really, really help you out. And it's like a 20-minute video. They'll watch that 20-minute video, really like you way more than they previously liked you, trust you way more, and feel like they know you way more. It never hurts to do something like this. Just give more free value. Now, sure, some people might say, but isn't that gonna, reduce your chances of getting a couple clients because maybe if they got the answer to their question, they're no longer interested in working with you or paying you money. Sure, 10% of the time. But 90% of people have just way more chance of buying from you and you're going to get way more sales overall. Who cares if you lose out on 2 customers by giving people too much free value and information if you're going to gain 20 customers or 10 customers or whatever number the other way, okay? So make a free community, give people free value, give free emails, give content out for free. I'm doing this video for free. Just give things for free. Don't be always so keen to try and sell. The more value you give for free, the more money you're going to make online. The more money you make online, it means the more value you've given. It's as simple as that. Look at someone like Grant Cardone. Look at someone like Ty Lopez. I used to watch Ty Lopez and Grant Cardone when I was like 16 or something. I can't remember how old I was, maybe 17. I'm 25 right now. So 8 years ago, many years ago, they gave out so much free content. I don't think I bought anything from Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone. Maybe from Grant Cardone, I bought like an $8 book or something. Or maybe it's one of those books where it's like you pay for the shipping or whatever. I don't think I bought anything from those two people. I'm 99% sure, besides Grant Cardone's book. But I watched all their free content. But because I watched all their free content, I got value. Maybe I got too good of a deal. I learned so much from them and I didn't give them any money. But so many other people watched their free content and then purchased. Grant Cardone and Ty Lopez aren't going to lose sleep over the fact that I didn't purchase one of their products if a bunch of other people bought from them. And also, you say that, sure, maybe I didn't buy one of their products, but I'm talking to them right now, and how many views will this video get? Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll be very, very known, and people will watch this back and they'll be like, oh, Hassan used to watch Ty Lopez. Maybe I should watch a Ty Lopez video. So I've just given him free advertising, free promotion, which I guess you could argue is worth more than his product, however much his product was at the time. I don't know what he was selling. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's many ways of getting value from someone. Don't just always think, oh, I need to sell this product to this person. No, maybe they'll tell 10 of their friends about you because those 10 people are a better fit for your product and they've still helped you even though they've not directly bought. So just give more free value and you'll be surprised at how much comes back. Next thing, we've only got a few more points. Ask your customers for feedback. So we talked about that, about how you don't have to directly ask them, but also make sure you directly ask them. Another thing is, don't be too arrogant where people feel like they can't give you advice or help you out. If you're the kind of person who's always got his ears closed and you always look like the kind of person who's just shut off to advice, people are going to be afraid of giving you game. People are going to be afraid of giving you value. And you're going to miss out on free game. And oftentimes, you're going to lose out on a bunch of money as well. Okay? Next couple points, the last 2 points. You can use influencers to promote your product. So, as we were talking about investing, as you get money coming in, play hot potato, you can pay an influencer to promote your product or service. If you have a fashion company, you can use an influencer to promote your company, just get it more known. Oftentimes, these influencer promotions don't lead into direct sales instantly, but what they do is they increase the brand awareness, and then other people just have it at the top of their mind. And then once they hear that name again, they're like, oh, that's that company that sells this. Oh, that's that company that sells that. Oh, that's that guy that does that. And then you see the guy again and again on YouTube, on Instagram, on here, on there. And then you're like, okay, I need to buy something from this person or from this company, from this brand. So you can also use influencers to promote you. That can help you make more money. Next thing, ask for referrals. So for those of you who don't know, I started business with door-to-door sales. So with door-to-door sales, it's very much a game of referrals. Because if you knock on someone's door, sure, they might buy, they might not buy. But it's tedious and it's hard to get sales because it takes a lot of trust for someone to buy from you. It takes so much trust. You're at their door and you met them 5 minutes ago and now they're signing paperwork saying, blah, 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 blah. Like it's difficult. It's difficult. It's way harder than online sales where they're going to see you again and again and again and again. Then they can make a decision in the comfort of their own home away from you right in front of them. Now, I said from the comfort of their home. Technically, in door-to-door sales, they're at the comfort of their own home as well because you're going to their home. But, they got a stranger in their face at the door. It can be quite intimidating for them and for you even. So, referrals are very good. In door-to-door sales, you ask them for referrals. If they've had a good experience with you, ask them for a referral. Even if they couldn't, get the product for whatever reason, you can still ask them for a referral and just tell them, look, this wasn't a good fit for you for whatever reason, blah, 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 blah. But please could you tell your sister who lives down the road, your mom, your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, your friend, whatever. So I learned this from door-to-door. Ask for referrals. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals because if you know your product's the shit, ask other people to tell their friends. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking I'm going to tell people I know to start telling their friends about my YouTube channel. Just get other people, tell everyone that you know about my YouTube channel. If not, fuck that person. So just ask people. If you know your product's the best, ask people. Because I know this video I've just created for you guys now is very, very helpful. If I watched this when I was 18, I'd be like, wow, that's a good game. Like, that's actually helpful. Not like some random mindset stuff. This is actually like how to make more money. Like I'm telling you, do more of this, do more, So I wish I watched this at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever age. That's it, boys. That's basically all the points. Any questions, you can put it in the comments. Link in the description for my Telegram channel. Link in the description for my Instagram account. Link in the description for my other YouTube account, my vlog channel. This is my talking channel where I'm posting videos like this every day. I'm going to be making a video like this every day for the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. For me, I find it fun doing this. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments. See you boys in a bit.